What's going on, YouTube? My name is Drunken Inferno, and welcome to the Week 1 Team Builder. I did that wrong. Here we go. There we go. Welcome to the Week 1 Team Builder for the GPL, the Golden Rod Pokemon League. I am here because my Week 1 opponent, if you guys do not know, is my good friend Aoi the Axolotl. Aoi is a very, very good battler, and I actually want to do what I want to do is I'm gonna do this mid-recording because I'm a very, very, very what's the word? Unprepared kind of individual. So I'm just gonna do this mid-video. I don't want to do this, but I might as well. So let's just grab this real quick. You guys can't see what I'm doing right now, but you'll see it in like 1 segundo. There we go. Sorry if that interrupted anything. I just really want to do this. Bada bing, bada boom. Let me add it to this so you guys can see AIW's team. Let me add it straight on to the video right on here. Right there we go. Ooh-wee. There it is. So that's AIW's team right here. Let's actually put this in the top corner so you guys can get a bit of a better view of it. So that is Aoi's team. Aoi's team consists of Tapu Koko, Mega Swampert, Pelipper, Togekiss, Metagross, Volcanion, Gudra, Porygon 2, Espeon, Smeargle, Sigilyph, Sneasel, and he has the Electrium Z. So you guys look at his team, and automatically you see that he is running a rain team. He is running Drizzle Pelipper with Swift Mega Swampert, Thunder on Tapu Koko. The rain also helps with Gudra because Gudra does get, I believe, I forget what ability, but it gets us some sort of water ability, like maybe Rain Dish or like I think maybe Hydration. I don't remember. It also helps with things like Sneasel and Metagross to reduce that fire weakness that they have. It also assists Volcanion on making him, I believe that makes him 8 times resistant to fire moves, as well as boosting his water type moves like Steam Eruption, Scald, and Hydro Pump. But we're not here. We're not here to talk about Ayawi. We're here to talk about my team and how I'm going to counter Ayawi. Big shout outs to 2 people. Big shout out to my good friend Luke, who is also part of the league. Um, he helped me prep a bit for my team for this battle. And also shout out to Ayawi, because Ayawi was the one who actually made the layout you're seeing right now, as well as the team logo, which is right down there. Wait, there. I can't do the direction, but you know where you see it right there. It's in the middle of the screen. Anyways, let us begin with the first member of our team being Tesla the Galvantula. Tesla here is a Choice Scarfed Compoundized Volt Switch Thunder Energy Ball Sticky Web set. It is invested highly in speed, max special attack, 168 speed, 88 HP. It is timid so that we can outspeed certain things. So we can. Luke made it. Now I believe Luke actually sent me some notes. So let me whip up my phone so I can read the notes aloud to you guys. So let's do that. Let's do that. Here we go. So here we go. Luke said that so Galvantula in particular, he gave Galvantula sticky webs so that they could have a much easier time dealing with Tapu Koko, Sneasel, and Espeon, and also the 268 plus in the IVs, it does make sure that it speed creeps Sigilyph, which could be potentially very good because Sigilyph can do pretty much good damage, and a Thunder to a Sigilyph is going to be doing mass amounts of damage. And you're going to see that I am running Thunder because I do want to not miss in the rain. I very well could be running Thunderbolt, which would be almost the same, but then again, I do have Compound Eyes, and I believe Thunder is what, 70% accurate? Thunder is 70% accurate, which basically means if I do 70 times, Compound Eyes boosts by 1.3, right? Also, let me get rid of Ayawi's team. What did I just do? Whoops, I just got rid of a move. There we go, Thunder. Let me get rid of Ayawi's team so you guys can see the mons. Thunder times the Compound Eyes boost, which is 1.3, makes it so that it's 91% accurate and 100% accurate in the rain. So that's very useful. But Timid, this thing is meant to speed creep Sigilyph. It also has Energy Ball mainly so it can counter things like Mega Swampert. Thunder obviously is for things like Pelipper. It also helps out with a lot of things. Bolt Switch is my main. What I want to do is Aoi has Smeargle on his team, and Smeargle is a very big threat because Smeargle is known to click Spore and Sticky Webs and Stealth Rocks. And my main plan is that if he leads if he leads Smeargle, I Volt Switch out with Galvantula into a different mon to kind of counter Smeargle, and I'll talk about that later. But next mon on the table is none other than the myth, the woman of the star of the show from Disney's hit movie, Elsa. Here we have Elsa the Alolan Ninetales, Light Clay holding Snow Warning with Freeze Dry, Ice Beam, Aurora Veil, and Moon Blast. I did not want to run Blizzard, and I'm running. I can't speak. I'm running I'm running Ice Beam instead of Blizzard is because in case he does have the rain up, I want to make sure that I don't miss a Blizzard and that Ice Beam can do hella damage. Freeze Dry is there mainly because if you guys don't know, Freeze Dry is a move that makes it so that it's an eyesight move that is also super effective against water types. So mons like Pelipper and mons like Mega Swampert will be taking quad damage, being water flying and water ground, making it so that it is times 4 damage, so that it's a very, very super effective. And it pretty much OHKOs Pelipper. It OHKOs Pelipper, it OHKOs and OHKOs Mega Swampert, which are very useful. Moonblast is there for obvious coverage. Aurora Veil is basically as you can see here, for 5 turns, the 5 turns damage allies are halved only for the hail. Aurora Veil is there just in case I get the hail up. If he sends out Pelipper, if I always send a Pelipper in the battle, I am 100% immediately sending out Alolan Ninetales, clicking Aurora Veil, and then I am going to click Freeze Dry and see what I can do against Ayaoi's team. And also the Light Clay, as you do see, it makes it last 8 turns instead of 5, which is an amazing extra 3 turns of very big bulk that I get. As you see, we are running nearly max plus attack with 160 speed, 100 in HP. We are timid to speed creep things. Luke wrote a lot of notes here. I originally had a Scarf Ninetales, but he took off the Scarf because I really only need to outspeed a couple of mons, even though it's not really gonna help outspeeding those certain mons. 8 turn Roller Veil is super useful with like Clay. Keep a Moonblast on instead of D-Gleam because there's no drawbacks to it. And finally, I don't need I originally had 252 in speed, but the 160 will help me speed creep a lot of things, including Sigilyph once again in case he wants to bring that. Next up on the team is the incredible green boy, Hulk, the prankster, leftovers holding Air Slash, Sludge Wave, Tailwind, Defog, Tornadus incarnate form. Tornadus is there mainly because I want to be able to kind of just get rid of Defog. It's also very good against his team. This Pokemon is very useful. Defog can help get away the hazards. Tailwind is there so I outspeed things even in the rain. After a Tailwind, Elsa and Tesla pretty much outspeed Swift Swim, Mega Swampert. Sludge Wave is there is just in case he thinks he can switch Tapu Koko into my if he thinks he can switch Tapu Koko in on my Tornadus, I can click Sludge Wave and it's super effective. So it can basically I have done the calcs and it is very close to an Oko. It's almost an Oko, not exactly an Oko. We are timid with max special attack, almost max 248 plus in speed, as well as a little bit in HP. Luke wrote down he changed 252 speed 248 so I can creep Espeon by 1 point. The main reason I want to creep Espeon is because Espeon is probably going to be a bit of a Stallymon. It might run Psychic and Morning Sun, so I want to outspeed that thing. Obviously Air Slash for stab, Tailwind and Defog for utility, and Prankster makes sure that Tailwind and Defog always go first. So even if Tapu Koko wants to come in, I do not outspeed Tapu Koko in any way, shape, or form with any member of my team. So I really only saw my Tapu Koko situation being helped by this Mon and predicting a switch, and that's the only way I can truly damage. Next up is another really big counter to Ayaoi's team, Juliet, the Roserade. Here we go. You guys like the little sprites down there? They're really cool. Juliet, Life Orb holding Natural Cure, Roserade. This thing is a beast. It is an absolute monster. I really want this thing to show off. Okay, what's wrong with my monitor? There we go. Sludge Bomb, Hidden Power. Oh my, I can't talk. I need a drink. I need a drink. Not like that. I'm only 17. Nice. Sludge Bomb, Hidden Power, Ice, Giga Drain, and Toxic. It is max plus attack, 76 in HP, 176 in speed. Roserade, as Luke said right here, the speed is to outspeed max speed Gujar by 1 point. He personally I don't see Gujar coming this week, mainly because I have so many counters to Gujar. I have Elsa, I have my Suicune, I have my Como O, which is a pretty good counter to it. Mega Mawile, um, a lot of gigantic counters to Gujar on my team, and I personally don't see him bringing it. If he does bring it, we do have Elsa once again, and this thing can also help with Sludge Bomb and HP Ice. HP Ice is also there to assist us in taking down mons like Togekiss in case someone swap Togekiss in on this thing thinking can get a fair air slash off, even though I really don't see why. I could just click Sludge Bomb and Oko it. Um, this thing is mainly there for Mega Swampert, as well as there in case we want to, as I just said, take down Togekiss. But this thing is a hard counter. Grass and Poison. It resists the main thing is going for. We don't live a Hurricane from a Tapu Koko in the rain. I was thinking of giving Tornadus Hurricane instead of Air Slash, but I don't want to risk it because another one of my strats is pulling up with Aurora Veil in the hail. So there's that. But anyways, moving on to the next component of our team, we have OxyClean, OxyClean the Smeargle. Whoa, that's a Suicune. Leftovers holding pressure with Toxic Scald, Protect, and Substitute. This thing is mainly there to stand in front of things like Swampert and Metagross to stall it out. I may swap out Substitute for Roar later on in the battle, depending on how it goes. Leftovers is there for residual health, residual health gain, so I don't get whittled down by things like Toxic if he wants to. Toxic is there just so I can Toxic his mons, whittle things down. Scald is there because Scald is not resisted by Metagross, and it's also pretty good against Mega Swampert. We're not running anything in special attack. We're running complete defense, max defense, max running max defense, max HP, and we're running 4 in special defense just in case. We do live a Thunderbolt from Tapu Koko, so that's very helpful. I don't see myself keeping this thing in on Tapu Koko at any circumstance because we don't have. I believe this thing. He does get Earth Power, I believe. No, we don't. We really don't get anything to help us out with Tapu Koko. So I'm not really running anything to help us against Tapu Koko. But we are here to this thing is mainly here just to sit in front of things like Metagross and Swampert and stall them out with Scald, Toxic, Protect, and Substitute. This thing is just here for stall purposes. And the final member of the team, the big bad boy himself, Drax, the T-Tar, Choice Bandit, Sandstream, Stone Edge, Crunch, Earthquake, Dragon Claw. Max attack, 100 HP, and 156 in speed. T-Tar, 156 speed, creeps uninvested Togekiss, so I don't have to get destroyed by D-Gleam. So if he does not run any investments in speed for Togekiss, which maybe he will, maybe he won't, even at that point, this thing is very, very well. It does very well against things like sorry. It is very good against things like Gudra. It can also help against things like Pelipper. It can also do pretty good against Tapu Koko. It can hold its own against that thing by clicking Earthquake. We are banded mainly because a banded Crunch does about 1/3 to Tapu Koko. It's a guaranteed 3-ko. Same for Togekiss. So even if a resisted attack still puts a pretty big dent into Togekiss and Tapu Koko. So this thing is mainly meant for that kind of stuff. While Stone Edge and Crunch do pretty nicely, Crunch would still suffice as a pretty good damage dealer. And if he does swap Koko in against Drax, or he does swap Togekiss in on Drax, I could just go into Hulk and then Hulk could Sludge Wave. Sludge Wave is also there for Togekiss in case this situation occurs where I need to swap out into a Mon that could seem weak against Tapu Koko, and I click Sludge Wave and I Oko it. It also works the same for Togekiss. But that is a team. We are running 6 Mons. We have Tesla, the Galvantula, Elsa, the Alolan Ninetales, Hulk, the Tornadus, Juliet, the Roserade, OxyClean, the Suicune, and Drax, the Tyranitar. That is our squad for week 1. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know if I was making a team builder video for this. If he is, then coolio. If he's not, that sucks. But I am. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, this video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, do all that fun shit down below. My name is Drunken Infernape, and I will hopefully, let me just set this up OBS, here we go. And I will see all of you guys in the next video. Peace. I'm out of here.